commitment issues?
From personal experience, commitment is a really weird thing for me because either I commit way too much or not at all.
I have had a lot of personal struggles with commitment, actually. And I think a big part of that is that I didn't come out, or I didn't know that I was gay until like quite late compared to maybe some other people in my generation.
I think the commitment part is the most tricky, as in how you find yourself actually being there, being with another person, and what you offer and what you receive, and basically how much you're willing to sacrifice for that interaction, for that long-term relationship.
Commitment means to me is to take care of the stuff or the things, or take care of your partner, even though if it's stressful or it's hard for you to do it. So it's a thing you have to do, like full-time job 24 hours for 7 days.
I don't think I have a fear of physical intimacy. For me, I'm going to expose myself. For me, sex is the icebreaker. And I don't know, I have more difficulties opening up about my feelings. So I guess I do have a fear of intimacy and being like vulnerable.
We're expecting too much from each other, and no wonder everybody is afraid of commitment, because it's like such a big task to be, you know, a modern day the one.
I feel like the idea that there is always someone better, or the person you have is not enough, although you are deeply connected to them. And of course every relationship has struggles, and there are needs that cannot be met, or that need to be communicated to be met. And I feel like this incredible amount of people you can meet is both good and bad, maybe.
I don't attach sexual attraction and love, and I know that I will feel sexual attraction to other people rather than my boyfriend, but that doesn't mean that I don't love him.
People don't want to just be like, yes, okay, it's you. And it is hard. It's hard to meet people. It's also hard from like the perspective of like, yeah, I want to commit, and there's so many options, and so I want to make sure I commit to the right person for the right thing.
Like people will go into the commitments and go to a relationship and stuff and get married, and like after 5, 6, 1 year they like divorce, and I think it's a huge problem.
For my future, I'm not sure, because I really think I'm not monogamous. Like I cannot understand this, why should I only have one person?
I think it's not necessarily because we don't know how to love, or because we don't know how to commit, rather than because we're scared of it, because of how changing the world is right now, and how changing are the types of relationship. So maybe it's a mix of the world ending and overexposure that we suffer online.
I don't want to get hurt, so I pick somebody who won't commit to me, because that way I prove myself right that everyone's going to leave me and I'm going to get hurt.
But I think it's a natural way that you want a person with you, like mentally, physically. It's a natural thing as human beings to be with another person.
I don't think that committing nowadays is more complicated than it was before. It's still a personal choice. And sometimes I feel like it's harder to find your way generally in this time and make personal choices, because the options are so widely and there is very little guidance or values that you can count on in a way.